Hello, my name is Rene Gitangaza. I'm a CFA student, College for America student at Southern New Hampshire University. And in this video, I'm going to present to you three terms that are crucial and important to the way international business is done. These terms are trade barriers, exchange rates, and labor. Trade barriers can be defined as measures, rules, or strategies that are established by a government to regulate the business between two or more countries. The government can do this by increasing taxes on products that are imported in order to decrease the importation of these products or ban them completely. There are several reasons why governments can opt for trade barriers. First, it can be done to protect consumers. This is in case the government believes that products from a certain country are maybe contaminated by diseases, and in order to protect its population, the government bans or decreases the interest of the products in the country. For instance, in Rwanda, if the government believes that products from Congo may be contaminated by the virus of Ebola, they can find strategies to ban or decrease the interest of these products. It can also be to protect domestic employment or for the sake of national security, in case the government believes that the interests of products or people importing products from a certain country can be suspected to harming the national security, then the government can opt to ban the interests of these products from this country. Trade barriers can have a greater impact on the business. For instance, when an organization sees that a government is increasing taxes to decrease the product in the country, the organization or the business can decide to increase the price for the product in order for them to gain something, to profit from the business. And when the higher the prices, then the lower the demand, because the population cannot, in this case, afford the product. And once the population is not buying the product, this is a negative effect or impact to the business. The second one is exchange rates. Exchange rate can be defined as the price considered in order to convert a country's currency into another country's currency. It can also be defined as a comparison between two countries' currency. Something to note here with exchange rates is that it reveals the economic health of a country. There are many factors affecting the exchange rates in a country. For instance, first, it is the differentials in inflation. When a country is having a higher inflation, this affects its exchange rate. When the inflation is higher, then the exchange rate will also increase. But also there is the interest rates. When banks increase interest rates on its currency, on the money in the country, there is also a high probability for the exchange rate to increase. But also another factor that influences the exchange rate is the political stability for the country. When a country is facing or is undergoing political instability or political issues such as in lack of security in the country, then this affects its exchange rates in a way that it decreases. This means the value of the money or the currency of the country decreases. This also can have an impact on a business that is aiming at going global. For instance, when exchange rates are higher, an organization that is aiming to be established from the US to Rwanda, for instance, and the Rwandan exchange rate is higher. This means in order to get like a certain amount in Rwandan francs, you have to pay a lot of US dollars. Then in this case, the organization can decide maybe to postpone to another another season when the exchange rate will have lowered. And in this case, the organization is losing. It's not doing the business as it's intended to. But also the population in the country, there are products that they cannot get easily because they can have to import them or buy them from abroad, whereas when the company selling the product had brought them to the country, they would have them on a lower price. The third term that we are going to look at is labor. This, according to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, it is defined as human activity that provides the goods or service in an economy, but also services performed by workers for wages as distinguished from those rendered by entrepreneurs for profits. This can also this means that labor is, in other words, is workforce or people working. When this also can have an impact on a business that is going global. For instance, when the labor wages in a country are higher, this means the organization has to pay more money to get the people working for the organization. It can see that it won't be profitable, or it will be spending a lot of money, then which can lead it to postpone or stop doing the business in the country. But also countries with higher population, or there is a high probability of having more labor, because there will be a lot of people looking for a job. This means organization can easily access people to work for it, and this can be very good for the organization that is going global. And organization going global have to consider the labor in the country they are going to work in. Thank you very much for the attention. Hope the definitions and we have understood these words. Thank you.